Hey guys, what is going on? Kyle here with the TCT second place profile from February 2022. This month we played Subterror, Amazement, Dogmatica, Destiny Hero. And with that, we had our matchups, which we went 3-0-1. We went 1-1 against Fluwander Rees in our first match. We then played Evil Swarm, which we won 2-0. We then played Cyber Dragons, which we won 2-0, excuse me. And then we followed that up with a 2-1 win over Zombie Lich. So without any further ado, we're going to get into the profile. I do apologize, my camera is a little flickery, so I will try to make it as quick as possible. Please leave any comments with any questions that you do have in the comment section down below. So we're going to lead off with the Subterror package, and like any good Subterror package, we do have a Subterror Guru, and we have 3 of our lovely dragon friend. So the Guru is the mainstay of any Subterror package recently, since like 2019 when it came out. So we have the 3 Guru. We have the 3 Fiendus. I do play 3 Fiendus, some people play 2. I don't think that's correct, especially with this format where you are trying to negate a lot of things. So I don't play Cave Clash, so if you would play Cave Clash, I would only play 2, but since you are playing 3, it is very good recursion, and I do find that very helpful in this format. So you get the 3 Fiendus, and you get 1 Archer. It's a good add, it's good to shuffle. It's very hard to get rid of because it can just make another Guru, so you don't really want to destroy it. So it is a very threatening monster. And then we have 2 Final Battle, which I'll play the 2. I do like it. I do like it at 3 at times, but this is not one of those formats. 3 fine, 2 Final Battle is fine. Once you get your engine going, your opponent's probably just going to scoop anyway, so if you get 1 on the board, great. If you get 2 on the board, even better. If they remove them, it sucks, but I mean, you still have the Gurus and the Archers that you can deal with, so you get the 2 Final Battle. 2 Final Battle's fine. If you are playing like K-Flash, you can even get away with that, so and then to finish out the Subterror package, we have the 3 Hidden City as well as the 1 Terraforming, so you get the 4 field spells here. Moving on, we do have the Amazement package. This did come in handy a few times tonight. I do only play the 1 Arlecchino. I do actually only play the 1 Arlecchino in my Master Duel build as well. But that was another thing with Archer. I know some people do play 2. It's neither here nor there. Again, it's a tough monster to get rid of, but especially in like an engine kind of deck like this, it is easier to just play the 1. Moving on, again, we do have the Arlecchino. I do only play the 1. The 1 is usually all you need, as it is a smaller package compared to the others, but get this guy out, and you can follow it up with like a Horror House or something, or like a Punishment. Usually have a trap on the field, so you're normally able to just bring this guy out from the hand, but you also can search with this guy with Time Ticket, or if you already have this in your hand, you can go Time Ticket on your opponent's turn, set an Amazement, and then bring it out that way. So you have the Arlecchino, you have 2 Horror House. I do only play the 2 Horror House. It's a Book of Moon on your opponent's turn, and then Arlecchino can just banish it from the graveyard and pop that card next turn. The 2 Horror House. Then we have our 2 Searchers. We have the Amazement Time Ticket, and we have the Amazement Attraction Cyclocoaster. Amazement Attraction Cyclocoaster is another target for Arlecchino to banish. Time Ticket can grab you Arlecchino after you pay. Feel great. But yeah, you don't really need too much past this. You can play 2 Time Tickets, but 2 Time Tickets with 1 Arlecchino is a little sketchy. But I mean, you can play it. It's not like it's a major package in the deck, but it does help out a lot. And I did rely on it for more than a couple times tonight. Moving on, we have our Dogmatica package. We have the 1 Ecclesia and the 1 Flirt Lee, as well as 2 Punishment. Punishment is just a nutty card anyway, so it's not even like a part of the Dogmatica package. You can just play this by itself, and it's going to be fine regardless. So even still, we do have the 2 punishment, and then down to our 2 Nadir Servant, which we are unfortunately not allowed to play 3 of anymore. If we were allowed to play 3, I'd play 3 Nadir and 2 Ecclesia. Nadir is a very, very good card. The fact that this was ever printed, just like, yeah, send a card from the extra deck. Oh yeah, you can send Entis and just pop a card on the field for free, and then also search your whole engine. So down to 2, obviously, and then we'll move on to our other package, which does include the other card that was limited or semi-limited on this list. We have the 2 Fusion Destiny. I don't know where my other Ultra went, but I did have at least 2. There are 2 or 3. I don't know where they went, but with the mismatch Fusion Destinies. And then for our monsters that we are fusing with, we do have Dasher, and we are playing actually Dynatag. Usually with this deck, you do have cards in your hand a lot. So holding out for a Celestial is kind of not the best thing, whereas you can just banish Dynatag and raise DPE by 1,000. So yeah, I think Dynatag is the correct call in this deck. Moving on to our more consistency / negate cards, we do have Pot of Prosperity. I am only running it at 2. I feel it's fine at 2. 3 is a little bricky, as you do actually kind of want to use your extra deck for certain points, as obviously you have the Nadirs, and I am running the access code package, as you will see. So I believe that 2 Pot of Prosperity is completely fine in this deck. Moving on, we do have our hand traps, which are 2 Ash Blossoms. These supers have actually been with me since I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Back when Shadows in Valhalla was actually released, which was the first major set that I opened for these things. So I am only playing 2. I don't really have a reason other than I'm a bad deck builder, and I can't really find a place to put a 3rd in without going over 40. So we have the 2 Ash Blossoms. Same with Infinite Impermanence. We're only playing 2, a lot of 2-ofs, as you'll see, because I mathematically not correct in the brain, but work tonight, so we're not going to question it. We have the 1 Called by the Grave, the 1 Harpy's Feather Duster for back row decks, and then again 2 Solemn Judgments because math is not a thing, and also 2 Solemn Strikes. So that makes 40. The package that I am most comfortable with is actually the Guru package. So that was the package that I most used this evening, and it was the package that found me the most success. Again, I did rely on the Amazement package a few times, and also the Dogmatica package does help, especially if your opponent does get an extra deck monster out. You can just fleur-de-lis, negate, and do all that stuff. DP is, of course, a house, so if you get that on the board, that's great. If you don't, it's fine. Normally you have Flippy Boy. So we're gonna move on to our extra deck. We do have the 1 DPE for our Fusion Destinies, the 1 Titanclad, and 2 Entis that we are playing as our punishment targets, as well as we can send it off into Nadir. We are playing 2 Nightmares. We have Nightmare Unicorn and we have Nightmare Phoenix. Put in there, they're good cards. I never went into them, but you can play them. As well as these rank 4s, I have a Abyss Dweller, Gaga Cowboy for Time, and Tornado Dragon. Again, I never went into these, they were just kind of like prosperity targets. But all in all, you can actually play them, as well as Zeus too. Again, so I am playing the access code package. If I do have Ecclesia out, I can go into Artemis, or if you have Guru out, you can go into Striker Dragon. Again, Artemis can also be used with Venus because it is a spellcaster. But Artemis and Striker Dragon are the link 1s that I have. Then we have Usa because we are a major Earth deck. You can also play Lina and Dark when Dark does come out, but Dark is currently not out, and it will not be out for another week at the time of this recording. And then finishing off, we have Selene, and we have our access code Talker. And moving on to the side deck. On the side deck, I built in a way that kind of like you can take out any engine you want and move it on to the side deck, and then replace it should you need it. So with that in mind, we do have our Floodgates, which our TC Boo, there can be only 1, And we run 2 of those, as well as Summon Limit, and we run 2 of those. I found these a lot better in the side deck than in the main deck with this deck. You can go hard with this deck in the beginning, and if you know you're going first, you can put in your floodgates, and if you know you're going second, you can take out what you need to regarding your floodgates there. So we have the 2 summon limits. Our kaiju of choice is Gamma Seal, because Ghidorah exists, but only in Flunderies, and Flunderies is going to be normal summoning on your turn anyway, so you won't be able to kaiju them too often. For back row decks, we run 2 Cosmic Cyclone, and then kind of tailored toward last format. We do have the 2 DD Crow, which are still useful, but not as great a matchup in like Flunderies or anything. We have our 2 Ghost Spell for graveyard effects, and then 3 Crossout Designator, because you never really know when you're going to need it. I never put it in, but again, it's still a good card, and I still like to have it. So, yeah, we have 3 Crossout Designator. But, all in all, again, that is my sad deck list. Subterror, Amazement, Dogmatica, Destiny Hero. Again, we went 3-0-1 tonight. I'm happy with how it turned out, because I haven't really been playing the best recently, but I do like Guru. Guru is the deck that I've been playing since 2019 when it came out, Savage Strike. And without any further ado, we hope you enjoyed your stay at the TCT YouTube channel. Again, this was the second place profile for February in 2022. And with that, so long.